Alrighty, hello, my name is Austin Wells. I'm a PhD student in EVR program, and I'll be sharing with you all about a scoping review. So take a moment to imagine yourself as a fisher, part of a coastal small-scale fishing community where your livelihood is deeply tied to your work, the natural landscapes and ecosystems around you, where your work and the work of other fishing communities are important as you serve as a critical provider and source of nutrients, culture, and health for millions of people. But like many other coastal communities, you too are vulnerable to climate risk as well as neighborhood change pressures, including urbanization, displacement, and migration. So here we're asking, how are these factors affecting small-scale fishing communities like yours around the globe? So to do this, we conducted a scoping review using a systematic process of literature identification, data synthesis, and a narrative analysis to answer this question. And the first part of this process was coming up with a literature search string that were associated with our 3 domains. Once we have the search string, we apply them to 4 literature databases, and 177 articles resulted from that search. These 177 articles then underwent a process of deduplication, as well as a title abstract, screening, and a full text review. After this process, this left us with 26 articles that actually met our review criteria of including all 3 domains within. So this generally indicated to us that literature at this intersection with all these 3 domains is sparse. But to provide you with some characteristics of these articles, geographically, many of them were conducted in the Southeast Asian region in countries like India, Bangladesh, and the Philippines, amongst those with the highest representation. Also, climate hazards, both acute and chronic, were observed throughout the literature works. So knowing where and under what circumstances these these factors are being discussed within the literature can point us to potential gaps or problem areas within this intersection. The next step was a narrative analysis, and we conducted a narrative analysis of the 26 final articles. And a narrative analysis helps us to identify themes and patterns across the literature works. And for us, 4 central themes emerged, and these themes showed us how coastal small-scale fishing communities around the globe were responding to these 2 factors. So they highlighted some of the response pathways as well as structural challenges that that were within these communities. But overall, it showed the importance of place, identity, and well-being within adaptive capacity. And overall, the scoping review suggests that place-based, community-centered adaptation strategies can be a key component to strengthening resilience amongst these groups.